You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Princesses Long Island After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Princesses Long Island After Show.
Oh,
Hey.
this is how we do it. Oh, I love it.
I like it.
Steven just found out it was Sunday night, so he just decided to play this too. Hey, you guys. Thanks for tuning in for another AFTERBUZZ TV Princesses recap. I'm Kristina Zias.
Hi, I'm Jake DuPree.
I'm Fahnia Thomas. Hi, I'm Cassidy Gard.
This is Season 1, Episode 3, Saved by the Boys. And we're really, really excited because we have some special guests with us tonight.
On the phone with us is Miss Ashlee White and Miss Casey Cohen. Hi, ladies.
Oh my God, I just lost Ashlee and then I got her back.
Oh my God.
That was Casey.
Yes, that's Casey.
Hi.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you guys so much for calling in. We know it's a little bit later there in New York, so we appreciate you tuning in. Did you have fun watching this episode?
We are so excited.
What did you think about the episode, my loves?
I can't even believe that I was in the Hamptons for like that long.
Well, how long? Was it just one weekend?
You guys suck.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we're going to recap it, and then you guys chime in when you think, you want to share your point of view. I mean, we start off with the Shabacalypse, right? Mm-hmm. It's like part 2, and Casey, you and Erica kind of have it out, and you give it to her hard. So tell us what you were thinking at that moment.
It sucked that I was even like in that situation, but like if you listen closely to what she's saying at the table, she mentioned somebody's name, and that guy's name that she mentioned was actually dating one of my best friends, and that kind of triggered me a little bit because it wasn't just me that she's been doing this to. That's why I said outside that you're known to do this, because she's known to do it.
So you weren't annoyed by her life of meditation and tranquility. It was about her.
I had no idea what she was saying.
Neither did we.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if people pay to pray, pay to feel better. Like if that makes you feel better, go for it.
Was that Ashlee that was speaking?
Ashlee was just speaking.
Okay. Well, I mean, what did you guys think about it? Because I love what Casey said, and she's like, I just gave it to her like it is, because her parents just agreed with her. Everyone kind of agrees with her whole life. And I know, as we see, Erica is pretty good at brushing things off, and Casey was like, no. Like, you've been doing this for far too long and getting away with it, and what you're doing is not okay.
I think that
What though? It's like also like really hard to watch. Like, it was very disturbing for me to watch that the entire weekend going on. Like, I obviously have a heart, and you don't want anybody close to you or not close to you, like being destructive to themselves. So that was really not an easy thing to do for me. I didn't want to get her to a place, also knowing that she uses substances, to get her to a place to eventually hurt herself even more. So I had to be really careful with what I was even saying.
Well, I mean, it's an embarrassing situation to be in, especially being on a reality show. Like, that's something that I feel like no one would want someone to see, just being in that state of complete not knowing what you're doing. So it's got to be interesting, even, if you're not friends, so-called friends, to see someone going through that. I feel like that's got to be really tough to deal with that. Like, how do you process that?
Absolutely. I feel like since the Holla is good luck. I feel like you guys should have had Holla perfume on. I feel like you should have had Holla headbands on. Should have had Holla before, during, and after this whole Shabbat Shalom catastrophe. Obviously, there's some issues that Erica needs to deal with outside of the Hamptons, and I don't know if there's substance abuse issues. That's something that should be dealt with in private. But you're on a reality TV show, it's kind of hard. So my heart goes out to her, and I hope that she gets whatever help she needs.
Me too. Me too.
Ashlee,
sure.
when this was going down, and there was the freak out at the table during Shabbat dinner, and then Casey and Erica were outside. What was the conversation inside? Like, what were you guys like? Oh my God, were you scared for them to come back in?
Well, number one, we just lost Ashlee. I'm not really sure how that happened.
Oh.
How? Where did she go?
She can
I
call
can
back.
see if I can try to get her back on. So
It's okay. She'll call back.
She'll call back, yeah.
It's okay. I remember when I had my own, like, before cell phones, three-way calling is tough.
Party line.
Have her call into 424-256.
But I will say, you know, my freak out at the dinner table, I still, like, to this day, do not feel good about it at all. Like, I was trying to get to know all the girls, and that was, like, really embarrassing for me to have that have happened. But sometimes you can't control, you know, your emotions. You just can't control it. And I actually wasn't drinking at all. So for me, that was really dead on how I felt.
Was this one of the first weekends you hung out with all the girls?
Yeah, and I hadn't seen Erica. Like, she would come into my work all the time, and she's even asked me for a job at One Oak multiple times. I'm not really sure how I would ever be able to get her a job around alcohol, but she asked me for a job, and I've seen her a bunch of times, but, like, why would I ever talk to her about this type of situation ever, you know? So it was just super weird for me, like, beyond weird. I felt really bad. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, even though, like, I'm upset. Like, didn't even want to go there. Yeah. But, you know, you can't help it sometimes. When you see the person, you just, like, you cringe.
So what can you tell us, if anything, as far as Erica and maybe the substance abuse issue? Is there anything we can look forward to seeing? You kind of touched on not being able to get her a job around alcohol. So is there something we have yet to see that you can share with us?
I hope that this helps her.
Well, this was shot a year ago, and we're now, you know, a whole summer later. How has it been for you guys now after last summer? Where are you guys at right now?
I can't say that.
Okay, all right.
Wait for the reunion.
But no, I think that's really between me and her anyway. Like, I don't even really discuss that if people ask me. It's between us, and you know, she has a lot of work to do on herself. I have a lot of work to do on myself. Nobody's perfect, but you know, I also can't be friends with somebody that I can't trust. So that's how I would leave it.
Did you feel better? Because I know it's something you probably wanted to avoid for a while. I mean, it happened, over 10 years ago? So did you feel better when you finally spoke to her about it?
I know, and everyone's, like, making fun of this whole, like, 10 years ago thing. Like, obviously, you know, I'm, like, on a show, and I'm sitting, you know, talking to her. So it's
yeah, well, I mean, I think it had to come up, yeah. But do you feel better now that you spoke about it with her? That things are a little clear?
Of course. I mean, I've also, like, realized a bunch of issues that I need to work out for myself, and, like, I'm looking at this whole thing as, like, a learning process, and I'm reflecting a lot, and I'm reflecting daily on my behavior and things that I can work on. So for me, it's been great. Like, I'm, like, so thankful that I said stuff. I'm really happy that I'm working on this whole trust thing that is, you know, going on in my storyline, and it's been really helpful.
What did you think, if we, like, fast forward to brunch, which obviously Erica didn't make it to, and Chanel kind of hollers this guy over, and Vincent, I believe his name was, right?
Vincent, the tennis instructor.
And the girls were kind of into him, making conversation, and you seem to want nothing to do with him. And obviously he was a total creep. I mean, what do you say? You can have protein now and then Vince protein later. Like, oh, that's disgusting.
Gross.
But you kind of had your guard up, or at least Joey referenced that you did, and that's
I know,
why.
And I referenced that I had security guards.
Yeah. So I mean, looking back, is that how do you think?
I mean, listen, like, I deal with it all the time at work, and maybe you'll see that as the season goes on. Like, I deal with that on a daily basis where people just talk to me and think because I'm a waitress that they have the right to talk down to me. And I work in a really prestigious place, like around celebrities all the time, and people don't understand really what I do. And I think it's really degrading when people just say they're tennis players and, you know, I want a weekend girl and you should have my number, because that's not what I'm about. He didn't even ask me my name in the first 5 minutes that we met. Like, if you really want to get to know me, you should ask me my name and respect me.
What did you think about
Guess
Joey's
who's
comment?
that? And I swear, and I refer to it as Casey just has a sixth sense. Like, she knows when a douchebag's a douchebag. Like, it's not that she's guarded, she's guarded
thank you for
with
that.
douchebags.
Yes.
It's not even thank you. It's
Yeah,
the
and I
truth.
told them I'm around it all the time at work. Like, it's really hard to, you know, be polite, but at the same time, I wanted to get to know the girls. I was there for the girls. I wasn't there necessarily to meet all these guys and not a weekend guy.
And also not to have someone's balls on your shoulder. Like, let's be honest.
110%.
What did you think about Joey's
They were
comment?
like tickling your ear.
Hi, Ashlee. Love her. Casey, what did you think about Joey's comment when she said how blonde, in shape, referencing you?
I was just upset, honestly. I wrote it in my blog. I was like a little disappointed that I felt like she put me down a little bit, even though it wasn't supposed to come out that way. It came out that way, and I feel like she put me down. Like, she thinks that just because I'm blonde and have a good figure doesn't mean that I have issues finding guys. I actually think it's really hard to find a guy that wants to put up with the fact that I work at night and I live in the city and I'm around who I'm around. It's really difficult for me.
Mm-hmm. I can see that for sure. And Ashlee, while you were gone, we asked what was the conversation like whenever Casey and Erica were outside having the talk. What were all of you, the four of you, talking about on the inside? Or the three of you?
We were just trying to kind of like figure out what they were saying, if something, you know, if there was going to be, number one, a fist fight, or number two, I don't know, we were just all like hoping that they would come in and make amends, or at least be able to put it aside for the weekend.
Well, you guys kind of got what you asked for.
We were just hoping Erica didn't come out with a black eye.
It was also hard too, though. Like, you're having a conversation with somebody that's not necessarily completely sober, so I didn't want to like upset her and get her more upset, you know. But I didn't know what to do at that moment. I really didn't.
Let's go back to the social club, Ashlee. Love that you called Papa Hal.
How is Papa Hal, by the way?
Oh my God, Papa Hal is amazing. Mama Eileen.
Tell him we said Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Is he sleeping right now?
He's so sleeping. I tried to wake them up. They told me to go into the basement if I wanted to talk.
What did you get him for Father's
Obviously,
Day?
I'm like, okay. And by the basement, I mean, I'm clearly in their room right now.
I loved in this part because, Casey, you just gave a great shout out to Ashlee. And you're like, I mean, bottom line is, it's ridiculous that you're calling your parents in front of this guy who's so good looking and who's having a conversation, but it's hilarious at the same time. And it's kind of like, I mean, Joey was like, what is this girl doing? And I don't know if you were like really trying to make this man your husband or not, but it was funny. And Casey's like, that's what it is.
Part of Ashlee, though, like, I love Ashlee for who she is, and if she has a close relationship with her dad, go for it. I mean, it's amazing. I don't. So I look at her and I'm like, this is awesome that she does. So I embrace everything about Ashlee.
I wasn't even looking at him.
Hysterical.
Did you?
I wasn't even looking at him as like a perspective. I just wanted to, first I wanted to tell him that his sticker was on his glasses.
Wait, that was hilarious.
You called him out. I really appreciate that. You just say it like it is, and your one-liners are insane.
Yeah.
Why didn't he have that sticker on his glasses?
DKNY.
No, it was like trendy. It was supposed to be there. It wasn't a sticker. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm intrigued. But not intrigued, like, I want your balls on tickling my ear, like the other guy. I was like intrigued, like, talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And then my parents, like I said, I don't care who I'm with. If I want to call my parents, it's nobody's business. I'm going to call them. Just like I said, I don't care who's with me. If Santa Claus is there, if Patrick Dempsey was there, I don't really care. I'm going to call my parents.
You know what it was like for me?
Because if I didn't, What'd you say?
You know what it was like for me? It was like you were a cat playing with your food, and like you weren't sure if you really wanted to eat it. You were totally having fun. Like I know a lot of girls that go out and just play with boys, and that's what you were doing. So hats off to you, and keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you are funny.
I'm just like so weirded out why that was a big scene.
It's not.
I'm honestly genuinely weirded out. Like I hope somebody could.
So is Joey.
When you watch this back, are you like,
put it in perspective?
why did they choose this scene to be put in? Like, do you guys have those
She made it such a
flashbacks?
big scene.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's
She was,
because
like,
you guys are looking for men the whole
Randy,
time.
like, her relationship with her dad isn't the same as yours.
Well, Joey
100%,
seemed a little
and
bit upset that you were breaking the girl code. Like I think that's
Yeah,
why they
I'm like,
kept the
listen,
scene in.
You know what the girl code is? Whatever I want it to be. My girl code is my girl code.
Hashtag whoop, there it is.
But I think
100%.
the right guy will think it is endearing that you're like the kind of girl that
Exactly.
calls the dad. I mean, some of the guys are gonna think it's odd, but there are guys out there that will totally think it is the most adorable thing in the world, and you're kind of weeding them out by testing the territory to see how they're gonna react, and I can appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Right from the bat.
But
If I can't
also-
handle it, I'm like, goodbye.
But I think that the
will
whole
never
the whole
work.
point of that conversation, like you weren't genuinely trying to like get with him. Like it was just like you being silly and fun. And like I wish that they
Seriously.
would have gotten that too. It was really weird that was, perceived as you like completely screwing up your chances with this guy who you didn't even want to be with. I was like, okay.
I mean,
110%. I wasn't even. Yeah, I didn't even know what I call him, Ed Clark. It wasn't like
Peter Clark?
Clark Kent.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way Ashlee would date a guy that has a label on his sunglasses that's supposed to come off. I mean,
what would
would you? I don't think so. I hope not.
Yeah, what would Hal say about that if you brought that home with the label?
By the
still
way,
on?
really nice to meet you guys, not over like Hussein and Twitter.
I know. It's so fun. You guys are gonna have to come out to LA.
Official besties. If this doesn't make us best friends, I honestly don't know what does.
Wait, have we not been best friends already?
No, I know, but this makes it official.
It's official. This
day.
is like our first date kiss.
Okay.
'Cause we've had three dates so
We've
far.
had 3 dates.
Can we talk seriously right now with you guys about Amanda and Jeff? Because there's so many scenes with them in every single episode, and there's a lot of lacking in conversation other than I love you, and like mama,
My parents
God,
love
that.
you. My parents love
you know,
like, my
so
friends love
and
you.
a lot of like lip locking, and that's about it. And it's funny for us to see, but as her friends, what do you guys think about this relationship? Silence.
Silence is golden.
We were wondering what you think about
Wait.
Jeff.
I just think that that's them. Like Amanda says, she just can't keep her hands off of him. I guess she says like his arms and him in his bathing suit and his hair and everything, and like he can't keep his hands off her, and it just works for them.
It's very
But
diplomatic.
how do you feel about it, my love?
Oh, I can't.
I mean,
I don't know.
in general, I'm super awkward with all of that stuff. So me, I mean, I couldn't even hear the word masturbation. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe I just said it right now and didn't get them.
You know what, though? I didn't get, like, a good chance to know them that well just from the season, but I was with them the other day, and they're really good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like they're getting a little bit of hate on Twitter and stuff, and it's just, you know, for me, I just, like, let it be. Let their relationship be. Like, they're in love. Let it be.
Well, I think it's funny people are actually hating on them. If anything, it's just humorous to us because I guess the way the show is just produced, the way they put the scenes together, there's no conversation, there's no dialogue. It's literally just, I love you and lip locking. And
Yeah, I totally get where you're coming
It's
from.
funny.
Like, I totally, if I didn't know them, I would totally be there. But like, it is funny because now that you bring it up, they like totally don't. There's so much conversation with them.
It's cut to look like soft porn. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
There's no dialogue with them. It's just lip locking and touching and smooching. and like moaning sound.
Yes. I'm interested to
But they
hear.
embrace it, which is like hats off to them. They love it.
Yeah,
they do.
It seems like a pretty shameless effort, which is, I commend them for that. That's amazing.
That's their role.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love when people own it. I love when people own it. I don't even care what you do, just fucking own it.
You guys own it very well, by the way. The both
love
of
it.
you. You guys own it, and I appreciate that as a viewer.
So what did you
Thank
guys
you.
think? Take us through this night out. And also, none of us, have you guys been out in the Hamptons before?
Yes.
Never.
Okay, well,
I'm waiting for Ashlee to come take me.
Yeah. We want to come party with you guys in the Hamptons this summer,
This
actually. Just so you know.
Open up-
110%.
open
if
up a
you
weekend.
don't, we'll be really upset.
We can all go stay at my family's house in New Jersey and then go stay with Hal. And then we'll go out.
Like, if we don't, yeah, absolutely. We can make it like a weekend trip.
Love it.
What did you guys think about this night out and then the boys coming to the rescue? Or Rob, I guess, passing out in the truck and
car.
then saving the day?
First of all, let's get to Chanel, because she was living her damn life. I loved that.
She left it on the dance floor.
She was like, long hair, don't care, headband, don't care. Like, she was all about it. I liked that. It was cool. It was kind of nice to see her have so much fun because
Loosen
she's
up a little bit.
Because she's kind of like the mom of the group a little bit.
100%. And that's new Chanel. She, like, busts out. She's so funny. She loves to dance, have so much fun.
That's cool.
I'm happy people got to see that side of her.
I lost you guys. Sorry.
Well,
it's
happy
okay.
you're back. It's funny because growing up, all of my friends were Jewish, so I went to a million bar and bat mitzvahs, and it like kind of was a flashback because I feel like she was like dancing like bar mitzvah like party style, you know, where you have all the dancers up front and you're fun, and it's just a good time. Is that how it is every
Oh
night?
my God, you're absolutely right. And I love when she says, like, Coco's back.
Yeah.
Like, that's her, like,
That's what I love about
Yeah.
Chanel, though. Like, Chanel is
Me too.
herself at all times, and she makes me so happy that she did that.
What do you guys think about Chanel
Yeah.
when she's like with guys and she kind of like really puts in those comments trying to facilitate some action happening? Does that make you guys awkward and uncomfortable, or do you like her to be assertive and reel the men in and just tell them you're looking for husbands?
yeah, I like what
I don't
she
really
does.
see her
To me, if I like it. If she wasn't doing it, I'd do it.
Yeah, I love her. So I don't even know what the question was.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I loved when she like just kind of told like, you know, the guy, the one with the glasses, and then Vincent. She just basically is just like, hi, like how, you know, bringing them in and kind of just trying to facilitate them talking to everyone. But you know, she's like cute about like calling and telling how like I found a guy, he's
Exactly.
amazing, like in
Yeah,
front of
I
the
love
guy,
it.
which could be awkward, but she's kind of so adorable it makes up for it. So I was just wondering how that made you guys feel, if you like get a little embarrassed that she's so vocal, or if you just live for it.
No, I love her.
I think I was born without getting embarrassed. It's like bad.
That's a great
I
trait
think
to
everything
have.
is like kind of really. No, I think everything's so funny. Like I wish I was kind of embarrassed. Like
I need Chanel to write a book on good luck, bad luck. So now I know that the challah bread is good luck. Sitting at the head of the
corner,
table, the
yeah.
corner table is bad luck, and you won't get married. I need to like start. I need her to write a book.
I want her to write a book too.
There's lots of little superstitions. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And so you all get back home from the party, and
Right.
kind of shit hits the fan, like putting it very lightly.
Or the
That's what
wine bottle.
happens. Yeah. What was, Casey, especially you seeing Erica kind of making a fool out of herself, what was that like for you? Because I know that you expressed that you didn't like seeing her like that, but can you like elaborate that on a little bit?
Well, I was really happy that Rob was there, obviously. For me, it was like more like he was being kind of like a camp counselor and kind of telling her like how to behave. So for me, I felt better that he was there. But I also then realized that he was drunk at a certain part of the night. So I was like, oh my God, now we're taking care of them. It was just the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
Are we going to have a lot more of these nights throughout the season?
Like that?
Yeah.
I
That was just the first of many.
So what were your thoughts about that evening, Ashlee?
I thought it was so sad. I wish I could have helped her, but I obviously couldn't.
She wasn't listening to anyone, and it was just so sad to see a friend go through that. And I don't know, I just like saw.
Which is kind of like why I said something, because it was really difficult to watch, and I felt like nobody was doing anything.
Well, Joey.
Absolutely, and I really admire that.
Joey made a really funny statement, and she was like, okay, what just happened? Because in the past 24 hours, Casey wanted to punch her in the face, and now she wants to be her sponsor. And it is a really funny turn in events, and then that's exactly what happened. But I guess, you feel for the girl. Do you think she needs help like that?
I mean,
no, I really do. I really think
she wanted my approval the whole weekend. She was like, "Can we be friends? Can we be friends?" And I was like, "That's why I said, can we just have space for a little bit?" Because I don't understand. I just said something to you after a really long time that I didn't really want to even have a conversation about at this point. Can I just have some space? You want to be friends? So maybe I figured if I said something to her, she would listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you end up saying anything to her?
And I think help-wise, I think just it looked like she had a lot of intense emotions. So even if it's something just to talk to someone to get that out, I just felt like I see that she's going through things.
I can almost see it, the whole her being drunk. I could see it being a pattern. It happens a lot. Because you all seemed pretty not calm about it, but everyone was just kind of okay, here we go again. And it was kind of it was really uncomfortable to watch, because we all kind of at least know someone who does a similar thing like that when they're drinking. So what was it like what's it like been in the past with Erica? Has she been really drunk and crazy like that and had all kinds of crazy emotions while she's been drinking?
Honestly, the last time I saw her was when I was working, and she broke up with Rob for a second, and she was completely annihilated, and she asked me to pour her a drink, and I gave her a cup of cranberry juice because I just couldn't believe what I was watching, and I was just completely torn, because you're this girl did this to me, but then at the same time you're I feel really bad. I don't want anything to happen to her, and you're not sure what kind of stable or where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Casey,
and you don't know what to say or what to do. You don't.
I think we lost her again.
Hello.
Ashlee, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Were you gonna say something, Ashlee?
No, it's just, I mean, I know for me, I was really trying to help, but she was not. She didn't want it, but I kept keeping an eye, on her to make sure, she was okay. I wanted her to come back, and no one knew why she was getting so emotional. So, I was like, if you're going to be so emotional, just please come back here and, we'll talk about it. But, I don't know if she's really been like that before, or something else was going on, but I definitely was really concerned.
Mm-hmm.
What I would love to know is
just how
what do your parents think about this?
AT&T sucks.
Trust me, I'm on their plan too. I know how it feels.
Yeah, you're good, girl. What do your parents think about
give
this?
Verizon a shout out. They're amazing.
In the basement, they're still amazing on Verizon.
What do you think Erica's parents, the Gimballs, think? What do your parents think about this? What is the response that you're getting from your friends and family who are now seeing this show?
I don't know what her parents think, honestly.
Yeah.
And my parents just, they just think it's really, really sad, want to help her in any way possible, and just really want her to get to a very, very good place. But it's hard for everybody to watch.
Especially put it on national TV,
Yeah. And it, it can be also really enhanced with production and editing too. It can make it look a lot worse. Wasn't as bad as the editing made it seem.
I don't think editing, with us. No, I think I don't think editing really does anything. I think everybody is really who they are. They say what they want. The situation is the same. So what you see, the only thing is they have to make it into whatever it is, into the 45-minute time slot. but everything you see is the same and happened and came out of people's mouths, and the drama really happened. I mean, that they don't magnify the drama or make it, you know, like it happened less or anything. It is what it is, kind of.
Wow.
I think all they really do is get it into 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Were you guys all friends growing up? Or is there, like, was Chanel, because I feel like Chanel, Casey, were you friends with everyone too, or are you just friends with Chanel?
Well, I wasn't friends with Erica.
Okay. I think we got that.
But yeah, Chanel. I didn't know Amanda until Chanel introduced me.
Okay. And you didn't know Ashlee either, right? Because didn't you guys meet in New York last episode?
Yes, that was like love at first sight. You'll see our friendship. Seriously, it's amazing. I love that people.
But you know everybody on Long Island. Like, everybody knows each other. I can't explain it, but everybody knows each other.
Did you all go to the same high school?
No.
No,
but we're so close. Everyone hangs out with everyone from different high schools. It's like,
yeah. Do you guys all hang out at Roosevelt
we all
Field?
went to camp together. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, do you guys all hang out at Roosevelt Field?
That's so funny. I don't even go to Roosevelt Field.
Really? It's a mall in Long Island.
Roosevelt Field probably was like, I mean, in high school or something.
Well, yeah, in high school. I mean, in high school, that's what we did. We hung out at malls. We couldn't do anything else. I don't know how it was for you guys, but that's how it was for us back in New Jersey.
Casey, for you, working at One Oak, has it been a different dynamic now that people might recognize you because you've worked with so many, you know, around so many different people, but now that you're there and you're on this Bravo TV show, do you get recognized? What's that like?
Yeah, like, it's really interesting. But they're family to me. I've been working with them since I was 18. I put myself through grad school working there. I worked all during filming. So for me, like, it's almost like a appreciation that people recognize me because I'm still there. And I don't know. I guess I don't even remember that I'm on the show sometimes.
A question always comes up for me with any reality show is, how was the opportunity presented to you? Did production meet with you? Did you sign on to it? Like, how did you come to be a part of the team of 6? Can you share that?
It was just like, I don't know, the casting and the production company just does what they do. They know what they want. They came and, you know, really sought out people and talked to people, and it was word of mouth. And I mean, that's what happened with me.
Nice.
And all of us have such interesting dynamics and stories too. I think.
Yeah.
I definitely agree, and I like the dynamic between the group because it seems like you've been friends for like a really long time, like all of you together. That's why I think we're asking so much about, did you go to high school together? Where did you hang out? And all those things, because it seems like you've been hanging out for a really long time.
I love that. I feel like you guys have this attitude where you really, for the most part, almost all of you really just say it how it is and tell each other, you know, almost like sisters do, you know? Like when you're with your family or your closest friend, you're like, no. Jake, you cannot do that.
It's good or bad, yeah.
So, and you guys call it like you see it, so it's really refreshing.
Absolutely.
So Ashlee,
but it's also, now you can see where the drama comes from.
Yeah.
And speaking of drama, Ashlee, what's the relationship like with you and Joey right now? I feel like, you know, there might be some shade going there. I read your blog, and, you know, you totally pulled her wig, and you called her out. She was being fake when she was smirking with her conversation with Erica. So how are you guys today?
Today, we're in a different place than we were filming. Today, I think I don't see her. You know, we see each other with, you know, when we do appearances and everything, and we're cordial. It's not awkward or fake when we're together. You know, we go through ups and downs still, but it's a little, you know, it's better than it was when we were taping, which is good.
Ashlee, did you get a lot of flack about the Freeport situation?
I did. I got a lot, which I did deserve.
But you owned it.
But you apologized.
Absolutely. No, I completely, right from the beginning, I apologized to Joey. I apologized to Freeport. I did every single thing that I could. I went on the news, to apologize.
Yeah, we
and
saw
then
that.
it sucks because people, they embraced and loved that I owned it and I took responsibility and I apologized. And then other people are like, would you apologize? Like, that's bad. I'm like, either way,
You can't. Yeah, you can't win.
No.
And I think it's it's nice to have a reaction either. At least they don't feel indifferent about you. That's all I gotta say. At least they have a feeling.
At least they're talking about you.
So know that.
And have you ladies seen this Facebook page?
It felt really bad for me because I'm not that type of person. Like, I was so upset that my behavior made people hurt. Like, and really, like, not even just upset, but I hurt people. I hurt their feelings. That was what I was so upset about.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why people were upset about what you said, but I think a lot of times people just like to get attention and make it something, the situation about themselves. I feel like that's happening a lot with you guys. And I mean, I've seen so many things about and read so much about how, the show is giving Jewish people a bad name and Long Island a bad name. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, it's not about Long Island. It's not about Jewish women. It just happens to be about this group of ladies who happen to be Jewish women living in Long Island. And it's about your characters. And I think it's so funny that these writers, that these journalists, that just like anyone is just saying this and making it such a big deal. Just trying to get the conversation going.
They're writing, though.
Yeah, you got it.
When people say that to me, I'm like, thank you for giving me so much credit for saying I can represent a whole subculture.
Exactly.
Right.
That's an applause
I'm like,
right there. I
literally,
like that.
you're making me like President Obama right now. Thank you very much.
Have you ladies seen the Facebook page that's called Boycott Princess of Long Island?
Yes.
No, but I'm glad there is one. You saw it?
Who is behind this?
I think it's
I don't know. I love
You think it too?
because I think it makes it relevant. I think that like the New Yorker and Huffington Post to even comment on this to me, I'm like flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, I've just, exactly.
You're like, keep talking, please.
Ashley, who do you think's behind
Yeah,
it?
the New Yorker is commenting on the show. That's crazy.
That's unbelievable. Yeah. What did you? So this is a silly question, and I always want to know because you're Bravo people. And do you watch any other Bravo shows?
Of course.
Absolutely.
What do you watch? Tell me. Go.
I watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Vanderpump Rules. I love Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes.
I watch New Jersey.
Oh, and that's it. All right, cool.
Listing.
Nice. Miss Ashley,
I'm a
what?
Shaz with Sunset. I swear, I literally am best friends with Reza. He just doesn't know it yet. But literally, it's like a true best friend relationship that I have to meet him, and then he'll like totally understand it. But now, he definitely thinks I'm a weirdo.
Did y'all get to go to the Bravo Upfront events in New York?
Not yet.
No, but when I met Andy Cohen, I cried.
Oh, you did? That's so cute.
Yeah, it was like one of those like nostalgic things.
Aw. Because it's like you've seen him on TV, and there he is talking to you.
Right,
That's really cool.
Wait, what did he say to you, Ashley?
Yeah, he asked Ashley if she was wearing slacks.
Aw.
It was like, I loved it.
That
It was
is
awesome.
so cute. Well, it seems like it seems like I think that the Princesses thing will become a huge part of the Bravo family. I just have a feeling that it will become I think it'll be a franchise as well. Yeah. Like the younger version of the Housewives.
Yeah, like Princesses Cohen.
Yes.
It's all about the colon.
It can travel.
I saw that
colon, New Jersey.
Exactly.
So I saw on Facebook that Chanel is friends with Lindsay Lohan's mom. Are you guys also friends with her? Like, how small is Long Island?
Oh yeah, I forget they live there.
I think that's for Chanel to comment on.
The plot thickens.
I don't want to speak for her.
Oh, okay.
No, but for me, I've through Chanel hung out with Lindsay a couple times.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but I but not through Long Island, just through Chanel.
Okay. So much of this show is about you guys obviously finding men. and finding loves and getting married. So I think it's really funny. And do you guys watch any of the dating shows that are on TV? And what would your ideal man be like? The Bachelor.
Bachelor.
What would your ideal man be
I really
like?
watch The Voice because I'm obsessed with Adam Levine, so I love The Voice.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You could get it.
I'm okay with that. I'll let you have him.
So what was your question? What's our
ideal man? Like if you could if Casey could paint him out for you and make him come to life, Ashlee.
48.
What would he look like? What would he be doing? And how would he propose to you?
He would be a silver fox.
Okay.
Hot. Yes.
With
I know, I really do. I love older men. He would have basically all the qualities my dad has, minus the mustache. And minus being my dad.
Cute.
But I love how, my dad is with my mom. They've been married for 41 years.
Oh, that's sweet.
And and him as a father and everything. I grew up with, like I said, I'm like, Dad, thanks for screwing it all up for me. Like, you're so amazing that I can't find anyone like that.
Oh.
No, you can find him. You just have to look a little bit. He'll find you, actually.
110%. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, does your dad try to? Does your dad try, like, say, he goes golfing or something and sees a nice guy? Does your dad try to, like, find guys that he approves of to set you up with when he's, out and about in Long Island?
110%.
Okay.
I want my dad to set me up. Like, I, think it's amazing, funny. I tell him to put in his office, I tell him to put all pictures of me up there, so when everyone comes in.
That's actually genius.
Who's that hot girl? And then he can totally set me up.
That's really cute. And Casey, what about you? Are you dating anyone currently?
I don't ever really talk about my personal life.
Oh, okay.
That's the one thing I try to keep private. So nobody ever knows if I'm dating anybody or not.
But you're on a reality TV show. How private can you keep your personal life?
No, it's just something I try to keep private,
Well, can you tell us what your ideal guy would look like? What would he be doing? So in that case, if you
Somebody
are
that
dating someone
really
not know, he knows what to do. Okay.
Someone who appreciates
He could be
guys.
listening or watching right now.
I mean, I don't know.
If he is, tweet her, KCL.
That's a homegirl that's got your back.
It's KCL because somebody stole Casey Cohen.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, I'm sure you're the only Casey Cohen out there, so I can't believe they did that.
Seriously, and if there's any silver foxes, it's Ashlee, ASHLEE, White 23.
Yes, Ashlee. You know why I love your name a lot? Because I'm strangely obsessed with Ashlee Simpson in a way, and she spells her name the same way that you spell your name. So I think that's another bonding experience between the two of us.
She's younger than 110%.
Yes. But what have you two thought about the fan response? Because I know that people, I'm sure, have been extremely vocal, and that's something, that you want to hear, because it helps you with yourself, too, a little bit, I think. Good or bad, or whatever. So what has the fan response been to both of you?
I mean, I try to respond to everybody.
I think that's really
I want
cool.
them to realize that we appreciate it.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. I think people really appreciate it because they're like, oh, she's actually like a real person. Like she's actually responding to me. Because a lot of people have someone that runs their social media sites for them. Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Yeah, no. Yeah, people have been amazing to me. Like, someone made a T-shirt of one of their favorite sayings and, sent it to Bravo to give to me.
I hope it was Gina's party.
Someone wants a Barbie doll made of me.
Oh.
They keep being like, you need a spin-off with your I mean, people show me so much love where it's like, oh my God, I'm literally the most, I'm so overwhelmed.
I would
oh my
totally.
God, I don't even have words.
I would watch
And then other
Keeping Up
people
with the
hate
Whites.
me.
I would watch it.
What'd you say?
I would watch Keeping Up with the Whites, for sure.
You would have to be on it, though.
Ashlee, I have to ask you, do you work? Do you have a job?
Yes.
What
I
do
have
you
an event
do?
planning company.
Sorry, say that again, please.
I have an event planning company, Ashlee
cool.
White Events.
Oh, that's
Cool.
fan.
I think you'd be really good
So
at
you may
that.
or may not be seeing something later on in the season.
Oh, teaser.
it.
Teaser. I like
But
that.
you know what? It was very important for me to go on the show as me, and I didn't have to use my company or anything, or you know what I'm saying. I went on for me and my story, and my job is like a little part of it. It's, you know, my family and my beliefs and stuff like that. And I'm really.
You know what's so great about you, Ash? I've really learned, like, from watching her relationship with her dad, like, it makes me want to fix mine.
Oh.
You know, and it was so great to see that. For me.
Thank you.
Speaking of your
so
dad,
cool.
Casey, since today's Father's Day, how was this day for you?
This day was amazing.
It was a little difficult, but I wrote him.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, go.
No,
I
they totally did you. Yeah.
Continue, Casey.
I stopped talking to him while I was filming just because it was like clouding my judgment. But I do speak to him, but I also said that it's kind of like a Bethany thing where she brought her mom on the show, and I think it might, I'm not opposed to it. If we do have a season 2, I'd really love to talk to him. I've already had conversations with him, but maybe he'll look at it and he'll learn from it too, and it would be like a really great thing for our relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And I think that would be really awesome for other people to see as well, because I'm sure people have a similar situation to yours.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like you don't really experience everything that everybody else is having, but at the same time, I wouldn't change it because it's made me who I am today. But I would absolutely love to fix it.
Good for you. I like that.
Casey, how's your creative world and your art going?
It's going really well. I also do like a ton of acting work and stuff, so I've been dabbling in both areas. I love music also, so any kind of like creative outlet for me is great. So it's been going.
I think that Ashlee needs to throw an event for you, an art gallery event. Ashlee, what do you think about that?
Stay tuned.
So wait, what did you guys do for Papa Hal today, Ashlee?
What did you say?
What did you guys do for Papa Hal today?
Oh my God, we had so much fun. We went to brunch. Yeah, we went to brunch. We went to my aunt's house. We literally swarmed my dad with presents, with balloons, with everything.
Balloons.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we would make him cards. It's like so cute.
Aww.
It's like I don't feel like anything is. I don't think I can do anything to really let him know how much I appreciate and like love him. I feel like there's just like no words, no anything.
Oh, you're making me miss my daddy so much. That's really sweet. I think he knows. I think you make it clear how important he is to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
He's a great person.
And trust me, I swear he takes everyone in. He's like, if someone doesn't have a father, if someone needs someone to talk to, come to me, come to my wife. We're always there for everyone.
You're an only child?
No, she's a sister.
No, but I act like it, right?
Yeah, you yeah, because I didn't think you were, but you do kind of act like it.
My dad had so many princesses. He was the only prince. He's the king. It's my mom, and I have 2 sisters.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cute.
Shout out to Mama Eileen. I see her Sally or Jesse Raphael glasses. I saw the pink ones. I saw the blue ones. I'm peeping her style.
Oh, absolutely. My mom totally rocks it. Like her and my dad, someone gave him the biggest compliment today. They called him the power couple.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's really cute.
It was so sweet. I'm like, they're more like they're just like fashionable, like out of control, like couple.
So we're gonna have to close up soon, but I would just want to ask: what's the dynamic of the group as a whole right now? Is it cordial with like a side eye, or is it cordial like it is actually cordial?
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
But I think we're all trying to like stick together too, because we're all going through something that is not normal. So we're all like, for me at least, I'm trying to like encourage everybody to stick together, and like, you know, sometimes you go through ups and downs, you're seeing your own behavior and you're kind of like, shit, like, did I really say that? Did I really do that? Like, am I like that? can I fix myself? Like, you know, you're going through all these different things, so it's really nice to have, like, especially Chanel and Ashlee, for me, like, they've been so supportive, especially in their last blog, like, so supportive of me. It just makes me feel a lot better. You know, it's very weird what just happened.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think, you know, we all feel like we're living week to week. Like, I freaking feel like I'm on Survivor. Every week, I swear, every week when I get the episode, I'm like, yes, I'm safe this week. I didn't do anything to offend anyone. I am not going to be, I swear, I'm not going to be called by any towns, like the mayor, anything.
Is there anything in particular?
Yeah,
Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry.
I said, is there anything in particular as we wrap up here that you are looking forward to or afraid of coming up in the season? Stay tuned.
You know what?
I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing how Ashlee and I are so close.
Oh, yay! We can't wait to see that either.
No, it's seriously.
That's really cool. That's like a really cool thing to see, like a real friendship. Like, I've had the same best friend since I was 4 years old, and I'm like big about friends and like genuineness. And although Ashlee was like beating herself up the first week because she felt like she was getting hate, like I told her, I said, you have a heart of gold, and that's going to shine through.
Yeah.
And you don't need to worry about anything because you're a really good person.
And we all say things that are silly.
Everyone really gets to see that's exactly when we met.
Wow.
Like how you no, like we didn't know each other. That's the first time I met Casey. So you actually organically see our friendship.
That's so cool.
Crazy.
Thank you guys so much for calling in.
Thank you.
We love talking to you. We can't wait. We hope to see you in person one day, and we can't wait to see your friendship evolve.
We'd love to have you call in again too. Call back. We want you to call back too.
Can you guys come to New York?
Absolutely.
We're on a plane now.
They're going to wear sweatpant heels, Ash.
You got that right.
Oh my God, did you like them?
Love them.
Thank you guys.
And you have to read our blog.
Yeah, we will.
For sure. Thank you, ladies, for sacrificing your beauty sleep for us.
Get some rest. We love you. Mwah. Good night, guys. Oh my God, that was fun.
Oh, that was really cute.
Right? They're so cute.
Love them.
Well, I mean, we have a lot to stay tuned for, so.
A lot.
I hope that you guys loved hearing the ladies talk to us too and our show. Please let us know what you think. And if you have any questions, tweet us so next time we have them live, we can ask them.
Mm-hmm. And you can find me on Twitter at Jake_DuPree and on Instagram at Jake DuPree.
You can find me on Facebook or on Twitter at Fahnia Thomas.
Hi, I'm on Twitter and Facebook, Cassidy Gard.
And I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Miss Zias. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to go to iTunes, rate us, comment us, and also check out Serial Buddies because it's really fun and you'll absolutely love it.
Bye.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.